It's the Fresh Dope Podcast, baby. We on.
What's going on, gang? Yours truly, AD, across from me.
Mr. Smooth Milk, a.k.a. Shizza, a.k.a. Mr. Fantastic, a.k.a. Mr. Incredible. Cool.
Yes, good lord. We are 2/3 of Fresh Dope Podcast. Shout out to Melly Mel out there doing this thing. Today we're going to bring you a dope topic. Put this out on Facebook a few days ago. People went in. Yes. Capital I-N, exclamation mark. Question: does the term freestyle in regards to bars still hold the same meaning as it once did? For me, when I ask this question, I think about freestyling. People think freestyling is all straight off the dome. No previous creativity is there. It's just, you just start, give me a bottle and I'm gonna rap about a bottle and it's gonna take me all the way to the 7 C's. Or do people, because nowadays people go to radio stations like Flex and it's not a freestyle, it's a written.
Yeah.
As a fan and watching these freestyles on Sway, Flex, Clue, whoever, Big Boy, I want to hear written. I don't want to hear something made off your head because I know you. If you come prepared, you go way better. It's gonna you're probably going to wow me that much more because your metaphors, your analogies, all that stuff is going to be on point. Whereas if you're just coming off the top, you may not say stuff.
So you think it should be meaning in just the written? I think it evolved to mean both. I don't think it means the same thing as it once did, but neither does disc jockey and neither does mixtape and neither does. There's a lot of things. Wow. Our culture is, but really hip hop culture in general has evolved, and when you pioneer new ground, sometimes things are going to take on new meanings.
Facts.
So I don't think it is the same. I don't think it's the same as what it was, but I think it's better. I think now that you have the option for both in the meaning, you have the option for written, and then there's still the diehards. I know you got some people that hit up on your Facebook, some diehards that are just unwritten freestyles straight off the dome. The fact those could both exist.
Right. So your answer to the question is that it
has changed.
It has. It's definitely different than what it once was.
Yeah.
Okay, evolved. Shout out to everybody that's went on this thread, by the way.
Yeah, hit us up with some of them comments.
Shout out to the guy Smiles. He said, "Nope, I wish it did. Guys like Flex and Clue still showcase rappers with bars. These rappers with bars are mostly spitting writtens, though. They're not spitting straight off the top, except for Designer, which was horrible. Low, shout out to you. We agree with that. That dude Ace and that dude Suso. Shout out to y'all. Ace is a real freestyler.
Okay,
Ace he prides himself on coming off the top in the cipher capacity. And I think he brought up a good point. I was brought up with the notion that freestyle was off the dome, not something you wrote and just to spit to random beats. To me, these cats just spitting their written-ish over beats and not really freestyling. It's a shame, man, because freestyling is truly an art form. I should know, LOL. Yes, he should. I think you have to weigh the vibe of the cipher. If you're going into a cipher and you can truly understand, okay, these are actually freestyles, nobody's actually spitting writtens, well, I probably shouldn't spit a written here. But if you're going and people, you could tell somebody's spitting a written, because you can definitely tell. And like, okay, I can spit my written here. Like, it is what it is.
You know what really changed, when I noticed the pivot, is when Drake was getting big,
right?
And there'd be videos of him spitting a written off his BlackBerry,
yes,
and people labeling it as freestyle.
People think it's a free, and I think that's where it changed now, because people like us that know a freestyle is not technically a freestyle, but it's still a freestyle based on the new definition, almost like part of the culture is a freestyle. I mean, part of the sorry, what the hell's going on over there? Oh, is that Mello? What up? Shout out to my guy Mello. He threw me off. No, but part of the a freestyle's different. A freestyle can be more things. It's not always off the top of the dome. Like when I hear freestyle, I don't necessarily think off the dome.
So it's not necessarily anymore. You'd be more agreeance on the part that it's not necessarily a bad thing that it has evolved to include the written verses and the freestyles.
Yeah, I might be different because I'm also part of radio culture. So when I hear a freestyle, I do this series called The Come Up, and people come up to essentially a freestyle. I know it's not a freestyle, it's a written, but the concept, come on, Mel. The concept is that it's a freestyle, even though we know it's not. Even just to come up to spit bars at the radio station, to me, it's a freestyle, even though we know it's not a freestyle.
Yeah.
That sounds ridiculous, but if you understand it, you get it. So appreciate you for rocking with me. I think most of these guys get it. TZ said that a freestyle is written or off the head material. Improv freestyle is a form of all its own, where it's completely off the head. So now we're doing different type of freestyles. That's getting a little too in-depth for me. Shout out to my guy TZ in Texas, though. Shout out to QP. And all freestyle is off the top, no writtens. If it's memorized, you're just spitting. You're not freestyling. I also relate to that. Shout out to Matt Smith. Didn't the term freestyle come from free of style, which basically meant there was no breakdown of rhyme schemes? Off the dome or not, freestyles are where it's at. I get that, kind of, but yeah.
So I mean, like, and then answering the original question at hand is that does it still hold the same value? In my opinion, no, it doesn't hold the same. It doesn't hold the same meaning.
Okay, same meaning, yes. Same value to me. I think the value has gone up because when I like hear Davies or Joe Budden or Currency or Sahada Prince go to flex and spit a freestyle, or Sway or Clue, like, I'm ready to hear them spit a freestyle, even though I know it's not a freestyle. I am like, I'm going to freestyle 00789 on youtube.com/hot97. That's where I'm going as a fan. So it's definitely not the same meaning. I do think the value went up though. I think we should debate freestyles or writtens. I think that might be too much for this one.
I think you need to put a pin in it, and maybe next week.
Next week, freestyles or writtens. If you
come back to us,
if you rock with this, please rock with us on the next one. And we would love to hear your comments. All right, straight up, Fresh Dope.
We out.
It's the Fresh Dope Podcast, man. We out.